Ahoy hoy, I'm Planarwalk, and I have a PSA for everyone today. Stay away from chemicals. Now I think at this point it's pretty obvious that people should stay away from chemicals, but in case you don't know, chemicals can be extremely dangerous. For example, the chemical called ethylene dichloride could lead to things like central nervous depression, reduced blood pressure, and cardiac impairment. You do not want any of those things. That's why you should definitely stay away from those chemicals. And personally, I wouldn't trust anything made with chemicals like ethylene dichloride. By the way, that chemical is used in quite a few yoga mats, so if you have a yoga mat, throw it out immediately. And I'm not just saying that because yoga sucks. I'm saying that out of concern for your health. And another chemical you should definitely be wary of is lysergic acid diethylamide. That chemical is so dangerous, they made it illegal. And if they're making these dangerous chemicals illegal, I think we should ban all chemicals. Because chemicals like erythropoietin are at high levels in your body when your cells are going through hypoxia. And cells go through hypoxia because of a lack of oxygen. So it's obviously the erythropoietin causing it. There's no other explanation why there'd be a lot of erythropoietin in your body when your cells are going through hypoxia. So yes, we should ban erythropoietin. And let's not stop there because, as I said, we need to ban all chemicals. Take benzaldehyde for example. That is used in flavoring agents. And having chemicals in your flavors to add to food is just unnatural. So yes, ban benzaldehyde. And that's the same argument for carboxymethylcellulose. We need to ban that. We also need to ban cis-ocimene and trans-ocimene. I'm pretty sure the reasons are obvious there. And caryophyllene is another chemical that we just need to ban because of how many problems that chemical has contributed to. And I'm not overstating the dangers of chemicals here. Chemicals are responsible for so many deaths. And you actually might be surprised to learn that a lot of diseases are caused by chemicals. A number of chemicals are also mutagens, which can lead to cancer. Why would you trust chemicals when they can lead to cancer? Dihydrogen monoxide is a chemical which has caused so many deaths. So yes, I would fully support a petition to ban dihydrogen monoxide. And also, dihydrogen monoxide cost me quite a bit because it damaged one of my phones. Another chemical that we need to ban? Aluminum or aluminium, precisely because of that reason. People are just arguing whether it's aluminum or aluminium. Ban it, then no one will argue about it. And while we're at it, get rid of carbon. Who needs Okay, I can't keep a straight face anymore. And just to be clear, I am not in support of banning all chemicals, because literally everything is made out of chemicals. And yes, there are legitimately dangerous chemicals out there, such as cyanide or amygdalin. And yes, dihydrogen monoxide does kill people, but it's also necessary to keep you alive. It's water. And obviously you can drown because of water. And not only that, but drinking too much water can be very dangerous. Just like having too much of anything is obviously going to be dangerous. And yes, the chemical lysergic acid diethylamide has been banned by governments. But that's because it's a drug. LSD. And one of the main points of this video is don't think that something's dangerous because it has big spooky words. In fact, some of the spooky chemicals that I mentioned are in lavender oil. And erythropoietin is actually a chemical produced by your body naturally. Erythropoietin is actually produced in response to cellular hypoxia. And that's why you'd have higher levels of erythropoietin in your body when your cells are going through hypoxia. Correlation does not equal causation. And you can find all this out by going on Google as well. So when someone says something like, "Did you know that vaccines have a lot of aluminum in them?" You can look it up, check what they're saying. Because you'll find out that yes, vaccines do have aluminium in them, but it's not at dangerous levels. And if you want to convince me that vaccines are bad, don't just say because it has chemicals in it. Yes, Dawn, I'm talking to you. That is a joke that people that are in my super awesome Discord will understand. And I can just see the comments now saying, yes, Dawn is a joke. But anyway, leave a like and subscribe if you like this video. Leave a comment of what kind of video you'd like me to do next. As always, a big shout out to my $20 patrons. What, Jesus? and Agnostic Aussie. If you want to support me financially, you can do so on Patreon. Link will be in the description. But I will see you in the next video. Wait a second, I just realized something. Radiation is bad. You should do your best to avoid radiation at all costs. In fact, UV radiation can cause cancer. And if you're exposed to too much radiation between 430 to 770 terahertz, it can cause blindness. So let's ban all radiation.